Okay, just a quick video show you what I did that make this game work. So you don't want to put this program in the Mame folder because it's not running Mame, it's running Final Burnout Neo. Okay, so this one I already scraped it, so you get a box art and the video and stuff, and the title and stuff in the description. But I don't want, what I want probably is to delete that one and then change it to this one. But this is the one that I haven't scraped, I just drop it in the Final Burnout. And that's the one you want to put. So anything that is running Final Burnout, you want to put it in a Final Burnout folder. So once you put that in and you press the button, it will start playing. See that? Okay. So those of you who want to get that program running, that's how you go about it. Okay. So just press the button, insert, start. Okay, you can pick your character. And which button? Okay, and then you start playing it. And then I'll demonstrate the double, the golden axe, the dual version. I couldn't get it working with the virtual man's image. It wasn't running fast. It was actually that was before we found out that we could overclock Raspberry Pi to a 2 point something megahertz. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. I don't have no booted. Here you go. Okay, let's get out of here before I got killed. Ooh, that was close. Alright, let's get out of the game. And now the other one was called I couldn't get I keep on downloading the 2010 version, but I couldn't get it to work. So I always get confused which one is my start button. So go to G. And this one run real nice now. The game had no glitching, no lacking. And it's called the golden axe, the dual. Okay, so this one I already scrape it, but it couldn't work. So now it worked. So the video at the end, it will show you how I did it and which file to edit. You want to log in using the username root, ROOT, and then password is Linux, lowercase LINUX. All right, and then once you get in there, you want to go to the system folder, share folders, and then system. And there's a batocera.conf. You want to use notepad++ to edit it. Once you edit it, you want to add the program, which is, I think is called GX dual something .zip. So make sure you know what's the zip file name. Then you add it to the Mame, which is Mame 2010, which is Mame 0139, okay? And then it will work. So let's go ahead and do it. Just show you that it works. Now before, it normally just come here and doesn't work. Now you could also edit and add your own bezel. I didn't went that far. I just, as long as you have a bezel, to me, it's no big deal. Okay, but yeah, you could customize your own bezel and put it into the bezel folder, and so next time when it come up, you will have a bezel. So he used a program that actually is very nice, and it allows you to do the bezel. Okay, I'll insert the credit. Alright, let's pick the character. Pick any character you want. Oh, this time I guess I press a different button and you get close change. how I just did that, I don't know. For some kind of play file. Ooh, I beat him. Cool. So this is pretty cool now that it works. Now, I have somebody told me that it works on Raspberry Pi 4, but like I said, I was using Virtual Man's image, and at that time, we only know we could overclock it, but not like super overclock it. And so, and now mine's overclocked to 2900. So, do not try to clock the 3 because I did that, and the system will not boot up on this image. Okay. All right, so let's press B. I want to see if this work because I went and added some to it, and I also scrape it already. So let's see if it actually work or not. There was a lot of stuff I have to do to make this thing work. So so how much game do I have? It gave me a time instead of 11:56. I don't know what that means. All right, let's go back. Oh yeah, that's the time for. It's time for me to go to bed. All right, let's try one of this. This is one of my favorite games. I bought it for Nintendo Switch as well, and it's my also PlayStation 1 have this game, and also PlayStation 2 have a second version of it. So I can't wait till they put the PlayStation 2 out by the Supreme, the group that created the Supreme, like Wolfanoz created this image from Batocera. They have a true Raspberry Pi, which everything is all Raspberry Pi. Like this one, it took me a while to figure out how to edit the emulator, but the end of the video will show you how to do that. So you stay tuned for that. Now this is something I just grabbed. Now I don't know will it work or not. It looks like it's going to work. So all that time I put in is not wasted. Because when you unzip it, it created a folder, and inside the folder have another file. The format for this is WBFS. F as in Frank, or fire, and S as in Sam. So WBFS. Oh, look kind of blurry. Okay. Yeah, this version always have to do a lot of click save stuff before you actually start new game. And then you have to spell your name and everything. Don't tell me this controller does not work. I guess I have to use a Alright, don't want to make this video any longer than it is. But yeah, I'm playing with this, and I'm enjoying this new images. But eventually, I'm going to put Android and then play with pinball. I bet it's gonna run very well with the arcade pinball, because arcade pinball there was some lacking, but I think it's gonna run well because we could overclock it to a 3 or maybe a 3-1. So right now this is 2.9, and it seems like there is a lack. Maybe that's why they didn't include this one. I think they only include the one that did not lack. This one is a pretty well 3D type of game, so it's gonna be lack. Alright, hopefully this video helped. So those of you who are interested in adding their own game into this image, you could do so by burning it on the 1 terabyte, and then you have double the space that you could pretty much put and throw in there. Okay, even though with 1 terabyte, you have to pick and choose, because Wii and GameCube and they do take up a lot of space. Alright, thank you for watching. Later. Okay, if you want to enter the bottleneck or embedding, you first type in BATCERA, okay, and then you type // then Batocera. Press enter. Okay, try again. BATOCERA. Okay, we try the uppercase Batocera instead of lowercase. It's asked for username. Username is going to be root, and then the password will be Linux, LINUX. So make sure I got it right. Oops, a double U. Okay, and X. Let's make sure that one's correct. LINUX. Okay, and then you just click remember my credibility. Then you could enter the Batocera root directory and share directory. So this is the root of the Batocera. Now, if you wanted to change the system of a game that have a special password, you wanted to edit the Batocera config. I believe that is how you could, because okay, so if you come here, the Batocera config, it show you where all the game, like this game is using core Mame, and the emulator is called liberal. Now if you're using the Mame 2010 is called the 0139. So you will have to put in the physical name, like Golden Axe Duel, using Mame 2010, which is 0.139. So you will change that, you put the physical name here, and then type that in. So for example, I think I already created, you do Control F, and I'm looking for GAX, I think it's spelled DUAL, or maybe I misspelled it. Okay, so right there, Golden Axe Duel. So I told it that I'm using, so you type in twice, you type in this line and then this line. Then it will know that using Mame 2010 instead of using the default Mame. So that's how you change it in Batocera. So if you have added some new program, and it's running the wrong Mame. I know Batocera, the older version will allow you to change it before you run it, but for some reason this new one with the Raspberry Pi 5 was created by Wolfanoz. It doesn't let you change it, so you have to edit this file batocera.conf to change it. Alright, so we're going to test to see if it works, and the password we just give it to you so you know how to edit the password. I keep a list of all my passwords, so if I forget, I'll go into my WinC. You want to do update now. So here, see, Batocera using the root and Linux. The Emulator is also using the root and Linux. I want to edit that. It's not. Wonder if I could rename it here. No. But it doesn't have a dash. I just put a dash, but it's kind of confusing. I should have just let's just say save as and get rid of that dash. It's just a root and then a password is Linux. Okay. Alright, so now I could delete this one. Oh yeah, rename right here. Oh well. Let's just delete that one. Okay. And then Raspberry Pi is the physical name is gonna be called Retro, and then called Pi, and then Raspberry Pi. Now this one, it doesn't like the lowercase, so let's go ahead and also rename that. It needs the uppercase, so we're gonna get rid of the put that, make it all uppercase. B-A-T. I didn't take up B-A-T-O-C-E-R-A. I hope I spelled that correctly. Okay, so that's the name that it wanted, the root and password. And mostly Raspberry Pi is going to be Pi and Raspberry Pi, Raspberry. So only now we call box is called root, and we call box. I don't know that I need that word root. See, when you don't do it correctly, you're not going to remember. Alright, so let's Google that real quick, because I want to fix that if that's not correct. Okay, so what is the username password for we call box? There you go. So the user ID is called root, and the password it is called we call box root. So what I typed was correct. So anytime if you don't remember, you can always use Google search as your best friend. Okay. So just a quick information how to ask. You can use Win or you can use Putty. This one, if you use this one for example, is pretty cool. You just go in here and then you just log in. And you can see the drive on this size of this information. So if I want to see what kind of format does GameCube game use, so I'll scroll down to G and there's GameCube, and the file is using ISO. See that? So if I want any game to work here, it has to be ISO. Okay, that's good to know. So I need to go find some ISO game from GameCube, and then just copy it into this directory, and it should work. Alright, just a quick video and let you guys know how to edit, how to access the driver. You could do it from using this program, or you can use the file browser and just do it directly like I just did. You go to share and then you go to ROM, and then here's all the ROM folder. Alright, and then if you want anything that is running on Neo Geo like Final Burnout, what you want to do is there is another folder called Final Burnout Neo. Just drop your game here, and then here will automatic run using Neo Geo uh, emulator. So for example, this one called X. Called it, what it called? Huh? I thought I have it here somewhere by name. I guess I don't have it here. So any kind of program that require, you want to put it here. Okay, so for example, you want this, the Exxon Crisis. Okay, and the one I'm looking for is not the Neo Geo CD. Even though I could just grab the Neo Geo CD and drop it. But I want the one is called, now I have the Genesis and Dreamcast version as well. And you want the one I want is this one. And get the ROM, and there's the ROM. So you can go ahead and copy that ROM and go to wrong spot. So I'm gonna type in the Batocera, enter, and I go to the share folder and go to the ROM and go to Final Neo and then just paste it. Ta-da! Okay, and that's it. And then you could scrape it and get the artwork. So that way that the program will have artwork and stuff. All right, hopefully this helped later.